Welcome back, Man Clan. Got a treat for you out here today. We're at the beautiful Youth Acres in Canton, Illinois. First time ever being here and just driving through to get to the parking lot. You can tell it's a well-kept space and a beautiful, beautiful location. So very excited to check this one out, see what we got here at Youth Acres. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Checking out this new course here in Canton, Illinois, Youth Acres. Here at hole one, it's 250 and a par 3. Got this beautiful turf tee pad, elevated platform, nice tight gap with the basket right there in front of you. Can't want much more than that. Youth Acres is a private course. It's a pay to play. It's $5 for a round out here, but every dollar that comes in goes right back to the course. You can tell that they're really putting the time and the money into investing in the course here. And just from the looks of hole one, excited. Gonna go 2 off the first here, as any casual round should be. First, I'm gonna throw my electron spin. These should be good little warm-up shots here to get the round going. Electron spin on the backhand, try to get a little hyzer flip, keep it straight through the gap. First shot of the day. Pulled that over left. Got a good enough hyzer on it that it's stabled back in. Got a putt. Second shot, going with the Bendy James Conrad Detour here. And put a little bit more power into it. Oh, also pulled that left. That one stayed clean. Probably have a circle's edge, 35-foot putt. First shot landed, or second shot, I guess, landed there. And the spin got up there into the circle. Love the course that take the time to put in the whiskers, so that way you can tell if you're in or out of the circle, which it's pretty evident that they have those out here. A very beautiful hole one here, playing right along the lake. Birdie putt. Oh yeah. Love these beautiful Chain Star Pros by Discraft. To me, they are the best baskets on the market. All right, on to hole 2 now. This one is a 300-foot par 3. Looks like there's some elevation change going back up the hill. But look at this tee pad. I mean, just check this thing out. It's almost like a built-up dock with the turf, lake in the background. I mean, if that's not gorgeous, I don't know what is. And then it looks like a pretty blind shot off the tee here to get up the hill. That's what you're looking at going up and over. It looks like it finishes to the left. And you might have an OB creek or pond or something maybe playing in there as well. Hole 2, 300-foot, par 3. All right, made the gap. Never been here before, so not sure how good it was, but hit the gap I was looking for. Hopefully pushed into a spot around on the fairway, and we can at least take a par from here. All right, so I ended up in there behind the trees, and would like to have been a little bit more on the fairway to have an approach here. There's the basket, sloped green, and I believe this creek that runs through here is marked as OB. Yeah, it looks like there's a painted line down there. So you got to stay up and on that fairway to be safe on the green and get a putt here. So let's see what we can do with this approach. All right, so going in here, back here behind these trees, no straight line to it. Looking like a high hyzer forehand with some branches hanging down, potentially a patent pending. I think I'm gonna go for option 2. Try to pull off a patent pending from in here. Here we go. Go, 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 go. I don't know. Couldn't see the bottom of the creek bed there. I'm either short and safe or short and OB. All right, I was close. Hit inbounds, but then rolled back under. So I'm gonna take my meter of relief. I got a putt here for 4. All right, save the bogey. Circle 4. Hole 3 here. Another kind of built up turf tee pad. Beautiful. With the lake in the background. And you got kind of a sloping fairway that's kind of gradually sloping from right to left. And around the corner, which plays pretty hard left, you have an elevated basket right there on the edge of the cliffside. Like a beautiful shot. Let's get back to the tee pad and see what we can do. Hole 3 is a par 3, 200 feet. Go with my dyed-to-self custom dyed Neutron Pyro, Prism Pyro, to be specific. Kind of put on a hyzer, hopefully push toward that big back tree, let it slide up in there. A little height, but not too much. That's the plan. Oh, I pulled that. Felt like the first forehand of the day. Not good, but could always be worse. All right, not an easy up, but hopefully one we can manage. Do have a little bit of mulch around the basket to help slow it down on this hillside, but definitely a sketchy approach here. I'm try to land a little short and a little flat, hopefully just to keep the par. Well, it's a little shorter than I wanted, but online, you have a chance at a makeable putt, so shouldn't complain too much. See if we can knock it in for par and then airball it, because it is sketchy behind that basket. 25 footer, heading to it. 22 footer. I was scared. It's another bogey, back to back. Hole 4, 285 feet. Looks like it's pretty straight, with the little finish to the right. Can't really see the basket from here, but I'm going to trust the tee sign. They've all been pretty accurate so far. Another beautiful turf tee here. Hole 4, 285. All right. Like most of that. Hopefully it's a putt when we get up there. All right, so I'm with my Neutron Crave there. Looked like almost a perfect shape. Got me within 15 at least. Maybe 10 feet for the tap in bird. All right. After back-to-back bogeys, we're back on the board in the right way. Hole 5, 443 foot and a par 4. Looks like it's pretty straightforward, pretty fairway if you will. Got room on both sides, but looks like it does get pretty rough on both sides. So you want to keep it straight for 2 shots. Hopefully get it somewhere close because you do have the elevated basket to contend with down there in the center of the fairway. Off the tee, I'm going with my Lazat D-Glow Wave. Looking for the hyzer flip up forehand. Hopefully not too much flip, not too much fade. Settle somewhere on that fairway. Hopefully about midway or a little bit past. Got a little flip. Here comes too much fade. Right by that dead tree. Does look like I made it middle way or middle of the fairway as far as distance, but not in the center. All right, so I pushed into this left side pretty deep. Suspended back in there. Got to find a way to get out and get up to the fairway and the green. Looks like we got OB surrounding both on the right and on the left side of the green. So it could be tricky here to get out. I think I can straddle back in here. Work on my flexibility. We got it. Ouch, little thorn. All right. It's way short. Safe, but short. This is definitely one of those holes that if you get off the fairway, you can absolutely forget about the birdie. And you are hoping to get a par here on this par 4. but it's fair. Like the hole. All right, tap in for our 4 there. No harm done, but just a foot off the left side. I'm having a chance to really get a 3 on this one, so it's fair. Not easy. All right, hole 6 here is 260 feet in a par 3. Looks like it goes about 220, then hard right. Looks like it's a pretty good sized green down there. It opens up, but you got to beat this initial gap. So I'm gonna throw my neutron crave on a hyzer. Hopefully we get into the gap. Oh, wow. All right, at least beat these 2 trees to get on the good side of them. Not a great look here, but it is a look. Be able to save the par. Try to flex a backhand. Oh, get inside it. I don't know where that went. Hole 7 is 280 feet in a par 3. Got to beat this gap here, and then it looks like it pushes to the left and kind of hugs the tree lines. You don't want to be too far out in the open. You want to kind of stay along the tree line with something relatively stable. I'm going to go with my Simon Lizotte Proton Tesla. Well, I like that shot. I like that Proton Tesla. Nice soft plastic on the Proton there with Simon's newest release. So really enjoying getting to know that disc and slinging it around. But, you know, just going back to where I just came from with the double bogey on that last hole, part of this practicing I like to do is for the mental game, because a lot of times you won't have a good hole, and how you respond to that definitely makes a big difference in the round that you play, your enjoyment of the round, and also just your ability to kind of be a good card mate, if you will. So practicing good mental spirit, keeping a positive vibe, being able to take the bad with the good. It's a very important part of disc golf, and one that I think is worthwhile to practice, I should say. So remember that when you're out having your casual rounds, when you don't shoot a bad one, or when you do shoot a bad one, try to practice some resiliency. Try to work on not having a over-the-top reaction, and enjoy the next shot, because the good thing about disc golf is most times there's another shot coming up. That's where we came down at. I don't know if you can see it there. And probably got a 40-footer into the basket. Well, outside the circle look here. See if we can't get around this tree and punch one in. Cross one left to right, pretty substantial. Oh, just low. Hole 8. 270 feet and a par 3. Straight line shot with another elevated basket. Paul told me there's 6 of them out here on the property, so they like to keep you putting up in these windier greens and challenging your game to make sure you're keeping your wits on the green. Hole 8, 270. Well placed tree right there. Well, kick could have been a lot worse. Got a double doink that stayed right here on the fairway. See if we can get him up there for a putt. Go, 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 go. Wow, way short. Hole 9 is 870 feet and a par 5. Push all the way back in there to the wood line. And then it looks like pretty straight, but maybe a little bit left once you get in there. 870 par 5, hole 9. All right, so you got OB road to the right. Anything on or over that road is OB. Pretty substantial headwind. A little bit of right to left on it. Going with the neutronic sight, hoping that the speed will keep it stable enough to pull it back. I'll put some pop on it. Yeah, there it is. All right. Pretty good shot for me. Like 300 plus at least. I got a nice distance marker out here letting you know when you're 350 from the tee. Pretty sweet little addition so you know. And I got right over here next to the cart with the Excite. Did my own UDisc tracking. It says 335. So based off that location, my location, and a little bit of variance that UDisc has, it's like it was 300 plus. All right, so if we cut off 330, that means we got about 530 left apparently. So I'm gonna go with the Proton Tesla, aiming right at the 9 sign, hoping to stable up and just get inside the gap here. Get in the gap, don't be short. I think that's in the gap. If I am, it's good. If not, it could be bad. All right, did not make it around the good side of the gap. I'm out there in the opening. I'm behind this cluster of trees. And I'm looking to get into this opening here and push back a little bit to the right. Still plenty of room to go. Probably about 280, 300 maybe. Let's see if I can get out. Just gonna throw the Tesla again. Hopefully lay up into this area. If you don't see the disc, trouble, trouble. All right, arrived at the disc. Trying to just pop something out to the fairway to hopefully give myself another shot on the next throw. Uh-oh. Went side to side. It's not a good thing. Shoot. All right, basket's tucked back in there. And I am still over here just at the start of the gap, trying to get punched out. So, see if we can keep progressing in this par 5. Thorn bushes all around. Not exactly my favorite. And don't have much of a line here. Poking a hope, so we're going to try a forehand roller with the Tesla. Too many bounces. Not enough turn. It's very fair 5 here, but again, got to be on your lines. A lot of thorn bushes along the fairway here on 9. Not a big fan of thorns. Ah, looking at a double here. Really pretty green here. Nope. Like that green, like that hole. Like to play that hole again. Darn it. Know I can do it better. Wasted several strokes after a good drive. It's got to get better. All right. So after the front 9, I am 5 over. Definitely not shooting my best. I've left a few out here for sure. But it is a tough and challenging trek as well. So I love the challenge. I love the variations that come into play. A lot of elevation changes, some tightly wooded shots where you got to be on your line or you're going to kind of pay the consequence. But with that being said, it's definitely fair. It's scoreable. I didn't feel like any hole didn't have a line that wasn't reasonable. So definitely loving this course. Front 9 in the books, but excited to get started on the back 9. Hopefully we can do a little bit better and beat that +5 that we shot in the front. So hole 10 here, 322 foot par 3. Hole 10 looks like it goes down through a ravine and then finishes back up and to the right. Can't really see the basket here myself, but we'll find it once we get down there, hopefully. All right, we'll take that drive. Oh. Hole 11, 365 foot, par 3. Beautiful hole here. Looks like it's got an S curve to the right and then bends back to the left. All right, gonna go with the Vanish, try to get this S curve. Not hit the turn. Shoot! We're gonna go Proton Mayhem on some hyzer. Hopefully push it up there and make the bend. Work our way toward the basket. That's too early. Shoot. Battery's down on my camera and I forgot my charger, which I thought I had. So I'll probably get a lot less action here on the back 9. But hopefully you'll at least get a picture of the tee shots. Hole 13 is 260 feet with the green that slopes down with the OB Lake in the background. Like a beautiful signature shot here at Youth Acres. See if we can get close. Hole 13, 260. Oh, that's high. Wow, that's high. Kicked right. And I don't know. Definitely not in the circle. Had to find out when we get down there. Very naturistic and natural out here, so the bugs are biting. If you come out, bring your bug spray and long pants. Hole 14 is 190 foot uphill. You can see the flag there at the back. 190 feet. Hole 14. Fair holes, just can't hit my gaps today. Hole 15, 305 foot. Looks like a pretty hard dog leg to the left. Normally I throw a forehand here, but I'm going to try the signal on the backhand. Hope to get a little bit more of a push before it turns hard left. Well, if we landed flat and stayed on the fairway, that should be good. Or I won't see that disc again. Hole 16, 463 foot par 4. Beautiful scenic hole here. Got again another elevated turf tee pad. Shooting off that into this tight gap. Basket's way back there in the background. You got the beautiful OB Lake on the left. Hole 16, 463 par 4. Yes. 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 Come on. Perfectly hit that gap. About time I had a good shot out here at Youth Acres. Loving the course, but I haven't been loving my game today. Hole 17 here, 215, a par 3. Looks like it finishes somewhere to the left, down toward the water's edge. Go left. Oh gosh, that looks long. That could be in the lake. All right, we arrived here at hole 18. It was a beautiful course. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you get the next one that I post. I'd love to have you stick around for more than just this video. But thanks for coming out for Youth Acres. Kind of ate me alive, but I enjoyed the course. Beautiful place. Can't wait to come back and get some revenge. So thanks again, Man's World. Catch you in the next one. Hole 18 is 440 and a par 4. Got the OB Lake along the left side the whole way. So a little danger out here to contend with. And you got 2 Mandos kind of sprinkled around the hole. So see if we can keep it on the fairway here. Gonna go with the fishing time lapse. I think we got a tailwind. Tough to tell. Made the first Mando. Nice forward flight. Think we're in good shape for the next one.
I did slow for the last mile. It's a disco showdown, watch them play. All man's world, it's a bright sunny day. Championships, challenges, in the air they twirl. Welcome to disco for man's world. Compete for glory, but so true. Each play against all and the fans all cheer too. world, fun and excitement. Feel the atmosphere, this fly through the skills so clear. Come join the action, watch the disc unfurl. For disc golf, enjoy a man's world. I disc golf for the man's world. I disc golf for the man's